up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's up, everybody? What's
All
going
that people,
on?
I hope you're well.
Yes. What we got going on today?
Today, what do we have going on? I saw a video where a girl had a full head of hair and she cut all of her hair off just so her wife could have someone to practice on to become a better barber. So,
Um,
yeah. My
okay.
first my first question is, would you do something like that?
Probably not. Um, she didn't have any guy friends, brothers, father. They don't sell the mannequins with the hair for guys to practice.
Mm.
I should look that
I
up.
mean, I guess to answer the male friends sitch, they're not with her all the time though. So I mean, I guess by her wife doing it, she have someone in house to practice on demand. But
I mean, I could see that,
I still feel like
but
that's a little extreme. Like you said, get a mannequin or something.
yeah.
And do you not get enough practice at barber school?
So she
Like
is, so she's in barber school and just practicing while at home.
she's trying to. Did I ever save the video? Let me see if I
Yeah.
saved it. It just says so she could become a better barber. So she's either practicing or already I mean, she's either in school or she's already done and she just wants someone to like she wants extra practice to keep getting better.
Okay. I'm
Either
looking
way,
this up. I am
I
looking
don't
this
think I
up
ever
for.
sent. Did I send it to you? I didn't send it to you because I wanted to talk about it.
They do. They do
They
have
have.
male mannequin heads for training for barber for people training to be a barber. So they have like Caucasian mannequins. They have um, African American. African American mannequins with African American hair, I guess. Um, it says Afro male mannequin head with beard. They even have the beards with it.
She's not
I,
even in barber school yet.
wait, wait. So you just in case practicing, I,
Aspiring barber.
no, and I absolutely see. I was like, oh, that's nice that you wanted to help. Um, but there's so many other ways. Not unless this is her girlfriend, wife.
Her
Not
wife.
unless her partner just wanted to not have hair anymore or have a shortcut.
So that's the thing. No, so her. Let me read. No, she's attached to her. She was attached to her hair, kind of like I am, even though I'm a little better now. But and the haircut was hard for her.
She must not have been too attached.
She crying. Anyway, she said, I have so much respect for the women that can walk outside proudly with a short haircut, but this was
Wait.
really hard for me. It took me a really long time to see my beauty past my hair, and I'm finally able to grow. Show you guys what I did. I know it's just hair to some people, but making this change was a big deal. But I would do it all over again, though, because I know this is going to help my wife get to the next level and be who she wants to be in life. Mm-mm.
And it's still a no for me.
I feel like that's a little extreme.
Yeah, because you have so many other ways that you can practice on a person, a mannequin. You not even in barber school yet. I need you to
Because
get in barber school.
that was like the first question. It was like, can't she just go to barber school? And the one cutting the hair responded and said, yes, I can and I will, but regardless, you have to have volunteers. So that's that. and she called the
But
person a
someone
loser.
who is attached to their hair, and you probably know that because I'm sure with y'all being married, you know that she likes her hair. So I'm very confused as to why you would have her do that,
Right. So that's why I'm like, did she just
especially if
volunteer
she
to do this?
crying.
Cause like, so in the video, it's like it shows the thing, and then it's like her mood instantly changed, and she looks like sad about it, and then she started crying. I
Yeah,
mean, I know of
I would have
people,
stopped.
even
Well,
people that want their haircut have reactions like that. Some, they
yeah.
cry and stuff, but this was completely voluntary. Like, I had to make. I'm like, does that mean I'm not ready to get married? Because that's like an instant. I saw that and instantly was like, absolutely not.
Right. I know. I
Or
don't
is this
think
just an
so.
extreme case? Because
I
like,
think that's extreme, especially if, like I said, like you know that your wife is attached to her hair, and the fact that you even asked her to do that. Because what if she came and asked you, well, can I practice on your hair too? Like, you gonna cut your hair off too?
and she got locks. I think
You gonna cut your hair off, Miss Locks?
it looked like she got. Oh, she cut
She
them
got
off.
hair.
Okay, she cut her locks off. Wait, no, she got braids now. Either way, she got
You
hair
cutting
on
your
her
braids
head.
off? You cutting your hair off for your wife
It looked
so
like
y'all
she
can
just
match?
practicing her lineup, but her wife went from. I mean, it wasn't super long, but she had hair and she liked having hair.
Nope. Nope. My answer is no.
That's crazy.
This is extreme to me. It's extreme to me. Because, again, there's other ways that you can practice. Yeah, there's other ways you can practice. And the fact that I just found some mannequin heads. And then the
So
fact that you're not even in barber school yet.
yeah, now that's yeah. I thought she was at least in barber school. So somebody asked, there was like a mannequin hair wasn't an option, and she was like, "You seem really hurt to cover cut. You seem really hurt to cut it off. I get trying to help your wife, but it looks like you weren't ready to take that chance." So the hair cutting wife responds again. It was like a mannequin was an option, but when you have someone that supports your dream, they'll do whatever for you. And then she said, based on, so she's clapping back at all these people with an attitude. But anyway, she's like, based off your comment, I see you don't have that. Have a good day. These are valid questions though.
Yeah.
And also, you got to, so her answer is when you have someone that supports your dream, they'll do whatever for you.
Well, I mean, I hate to say, is she a pushover?
So then that goes back to your question. I wonder, like, did she just say, "I'll cut my hair so you can practice," or did she like convince her to cut her hair?
Yeah,
So
that's
she
I I'm not in a relationship. I don't know what really go on, but it
right.
seems like if this has happened and you're attached to your hair, this seems like this is a regular thing where she's asking her to do something, and oh, because she loves me, she's gonna do it. It sounds manipulative.
Mm. Oh, she said she chose to do that. She didn't ask her to do it.
Okay, well,
So somebody commented and asked why the barber lady doesn't just why she ain't just cut her own hair off to practice. And
mm,
then the wife responded, the one that got her hair cut. She responded and said she does her own edge up. But when it comes to cutting hair, it's nothing like having a canvas. And she chose to do this. She said that her wife wouldn't ask that of her. And she said, to be honest, she didn't want her to cut her hair short ever again. So she chose to be the canvas because, yeah. So,
whatever floats your boat. Y'all
yeah.
married, and y'all together, and we can't do nothing about that. We're from the outside looking in. and
Correct.
we see it as a lot. Maybe they don't, but
Would you ever ask that of your spouse
no,
to do something like that?
no,
Like
no,
alter their appearance so you could practice something?
no. And even when my ex did ask me to edge him up, it was because he asked me. I wasn't
Yeah.
trying. I wasn't practicing out, and I wasn't doing a lot either. I guess I did a pretty
And
good
the edge
job.
up is, I mean, you could still mess somebody up with an edge up,
Yeah,
but
you
an
can't.
edge up is not as dramatic as a full cut.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not asking that. Especially
Yeah.
if in the midst of me doing it, they are bawling, crying. No,
She
I'm
didn't
not
boo
doing
hoo cry. She just,
that.
she let
Okay.
the tears come and fall.
All
But
right. Well then, I
but no, especially like if she has to know like she liked her hair and like that was a thing, like that was part of the image for her. Like she being like you said, like them being together, she should have known like how her wife felt about her hair. So but then again, like if she was like, no, let me do this for you, then now you could
we
have been
can't
like,
do
no,
nothing
I'm not
about
gonna
it.
do this. But yeah,
It's like the Ashanti and Nelly thing with the helping with the baby.
sure.
If that's what she allowed, if that's what she agreed to, we can't do nothing about it. And but I will say, I know it's y'all's page, I know it's y'all's video, but you have to know that people are going to respond and have something
Yeah.
to say when you post something like that, and your wife is boohoo crying or whatever type of crying, um, and then you explain in the post that she explained in the post that her wife is attached to her hair.
Like that's what how people do the videos and so yeah, in the caption it was the whole image and self love. Like I had to really learn, blah blah blah. She didn't really want short hair, is what you can tell. But then in the video, where did I get that from? I think she put it. They be putting the overlay captions. Let's go rewatch it real quick. Um,
Okay, and well, you got the
but either
information.
way,
You got the information, so they must have put it in there. And
yeah, I didn't
I
make that
mean,
up.
you saying that, like, you have to know that people are gonna have something to say. You have to know. So, you know, don't come in the comments going off and stuff, and
Yeah, I don't understand the
like
attitude.
we people got questions now. For me and us, like, we see stuff like that and we not commenting. We'll have
Oh
something
yeah,
to
no,
say, but you ain't gonna catch our comments.
we just do a whole podcast about it.
Yeah, we will do a podcast, you know, but you know, I don't know. It's just
Oh, she did at least stop when she saw she was crying, but all the hair was gone by then.
I just
Lord.
I don't know.
Well, she didn't actually say I'm attached to my hair, but she did say I took a long time to see beauty past her hair. And I know it's just some hair, but this change was a big deal. So to me, that tells me she enjoyed having hair. But let's not put words in her mouth. She didn't exactly say, but reading that caption, that you kind of can gather. But yeah, no. So that was I thought it was a bit extreme. But you like definitely whatever works for them. Like I'm not judging either way. I just, how you see people's opinions be like, well, if you're not ready to do this, then maybe you're not ready to get married. Or people will say it themselves. They're like, maybe I'm just
Yeah,
not ready to be married.
like
That was
now
a little,
I think that's too
I don't
and
think that's a
this is
requirement.
hair. This is not
Right.
like, oh, uh, we gotta share finances or like serious stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hair is serious, but I'm just saying, like, it's not. Yeah.
Cause I mean, one could look at it as like, well, you're not supportive. You're not being supportive if you won't let me practice on you. And I'm like,
I'll
or
support
I
you
can
by
just
getting you a mannequin.
absolutely, I will find
I'll
every
support
other
you
way
by
for you to
getting you
practice.
into barber school so you can
Go
practice
to
more.
school where people go to voluntarily get their hair cut.
I will volunteer to pay for your barber school to go so you can practice at any time you want to.
You're not cutting my hair.
On people who don't mind getting their hair cut.
Like people that want their hair cut, like they go because you go to the beauty schools and the barber schools to get a discounted haircut or
Yeah.
hairstyle. Yeah, nah, nah.
Yeah, we not doing that. We not doing that.
I
That's
don't
too
know
much.
what I'd be willing to sacrifice like that to support somebody. I mean, time and money. I feel like that's enough. I'm gonna pull
Yeah,
up for you, and then whatever we got to do to get you where you got to be, let's do that. But
exactly. That's why I was like, I'll pay for the barber school. I'll get you a mannequin.
yeah,
I am supportive. Because
that's
I'm
what I'm
sure
willing
that's
to
not
do.
cheap to go to no barber school. Like, um,
I don't
but
know.
yeah.
I mean, I know a couple people who have gone, but I don't. And that wasn't my
Oh, okay.
responsibility. I don't know how much they pay.
Well, y'all let us know, barbers. Barbers.
Either way,
Barbers.
though, it's better than. I wish I would.
What?
I'm sorry. I
Oh,
no,
man.
thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that on them. Unless you have anything to add.
No, 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 mm-mm,
um.
no.
Well,
I
still
wouldn't make
speaking.
my partner do that, and yeah,
Yeah, like I can't imagine asking anyone to do that anything that drastic, and then I feel like the type of person I would end up with wouldn't ask me to do that. Like,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
nah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
What does that say about them if they are the type of person to ask someone to do that? Does that say something about them? Or are we reaching?
Maybe they're not considering about people's feelings. Um, selfishness, manipulative. Can't even get it out.
I think, yeah.
Um, and even because in her case, she said she volunteered,
Yeah.
and her wife did not ask her to do it, and she
And her wife
volunteered.
wouldn't ask for
Even
that.
if my husband say, I'm gonna volunteer to, I'm still gonna be like no.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say no. But again, to each his own. To each his own.
I'm trying to think if my husband definitely would have to be a husband. I'm not, well, I don't know. I'll finish. I'll finish.
Thinking through it.
Right. I'm thinking as I'm talking. If he wanted to practice tattoos, I'm trying to think of what I let him. I'd be more inclined to let him practice that than touch my hair.
It's permanent. It's just
True.
permanent. He
I
has
have to
to
start
see your work.
small. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, they can't be first. I got to see what did you do on yourself first or on other people. But now if you just want more practice and you're doing a decent job, now if you just suck at it, I feel like me as your wife, I'd
I'm
be
gonna
like,
tell you. I'm gonna tell you,
I would never let you touch me with a needle, sir.
and it's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no.
But I feel like, yeah, that might be. Yeah, I would say or piercings, but I feel like too
Mm-mm.
much could go wrong.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. No. It's so
uh,
permanent. Yeah, infection.
yeah, yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. No.
Go to the schools that teach you these things,
I'll get
or
you some.
get
Yeah.
whatever. They got the little skin, like they got like skin sheets that you
At
can
this,
practice tattoos
right.
on.
At this point, any skill that you're trying to do or learn, they have something for you to practice on. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, and all of the things. Because, yeah, no, it's okay. It's fine. Anywho.
Yeah. Speaking of significant others, kinda. Um, we've discussed whether or not we do, not us, because I don't, we might, well, who knows? They say everybody needs therapy. I'll
Mm-hmm.
finish my sentence. We have discussed whether or not we consider friendship therapy, correct? Was
Mm-hmm.
that a just a
Yep.
us conversation or episode?
I, you know what? It might have come up in the episode.
I feel like it did.
Yeah, because I don't think we've like just off the
Yeah.
camera like talked about it, but yeah, it must have been in the episode.
Was
Yeah.
the answer yes? You would do it or
Oh
no?
yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it's
I would
fine if
do
you feel like
friendship
you need it.
therapy.
Yeah.
I need to do regular individual personal therapy now. Family therapy, all of the
Mhm.
things. I need the therapy. Mhm.
Um. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you, we did talk about it. I do. I feel like if you value the relationship enough, the friendship enough, and if you've gotten to that point, or you just want to explore and see what it does for your friendship, I say have at it. You know.
Yeah.
Cool. So, um,
Have you done therapy before? Like just
uh-uh.
in your life, therapy. Have you considered doing therapy?
Eh, I'm not
Okay.
against it, but
Okay.
I
I think
mean,
I've had therapy once in my life, and I was a child. So yeah, that was a very long time ago, but not in my adult life. Yeah.
I see the value, and like I said, I'm not against it. I just haven't done anything to be like, I'm gonna go get me a therapist.
Yeah. Give me a therapist.
Like,
Lord Jesus.
um, so I saw two posts back to back. Like literally, I went from one app to another, and like the those were the first posts I saw.
Oh.
Um, yeah, and it said, uh, they were pretty much saying that friendship breakups were are worse than romantic breakups, and I figured since I saw both of those, I was like, maybe that means that's what we need to talk about today.
I cannot. I
um,
mean,
but so the first one, it was like a video, and he ended up just posing the question like, "Do you agree?" or "Which one is worse?" The first
hmm
one was the other post was like literally they were just making a statement.
yeah,
We always talk about romantic breakups, but what about those friendship breakups type shit?
yeah.
Um, so the guy, and it's crazy that it was a guy and a chick. So it's like dudes. Apparently, dudes feel this way
They
too.
feel the same
It's
way.
interesting to see because they don't be. I'm not gonna say all of them.
Yeah,
They're not always inclined to have those type of conversations. And this guy
yeah.
did it on Instagram. Even tagged the friend he was talking about. Because they back cool.
Oh, okay.
That would be something.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow. Hmm.
um, and he was pretty much just saying that it sucked, like not having his friend around anymore, and like the fact because they had like got into a really bad argument or something. Like they was ready to square up, like pull up on me, like type shit. Yeah, like it had
Oh.
gotten that bad, so they just stopped talking. And then he was like, after that, it was like stuff he would see that remind him of his friend. He was like, nah, I can't even call him. Or it would be stuff like he was like, I couldn't even listen to the same music anymore because I that stuff he like, because he
Hmm.
would want to like talk to him about it or
Yeah.
remind him of the friend he had beef with. So he's
Yeah.
like that. He was like that just takes a lot. Blah blah blah. And he's glad he got his friend back. They had a
I'm,
grown man conversation and they were able to resolve it. So
I'm so glad that they
yeah,
are back.
and then so yeah, so then he just ended that video. He was like, "Which do you think is worse?" And then the girl was just straight up saying, "Friendship breakups are worse." So, what do you think?
I do think that friendship breakups are worse. And then it also depends on how close you were.
Hmm.
And sometimes friendships most of the time be longer than relationships that come.
That's what I
And
saw a lot
then
in comments.
yeah, that and then you may tell your friend every single thing. I am
Yeah,
sure that your significant other doesn't know every single thing. Now some people, you know, do,
yeah,
but like all the ins
yeah.
and outs, every single. Um,
Especially like I think from the time you meet them, maybe like some of that grows, but like the stuff before them, they probably only get bits and pieces or the overview
y-
story.
yeah, yeah. So, I definitely do think that a friendship breakup is probably worse. Because of all of those reasons.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, cause so my original thought was like, yeah, because it's like no matter what, you wouldn't expect your friend to do you dirty. But then I was like, but you wouldn't expect your spouse to do you dirty neither.
I would hope not. I would hope
um,
not.
but at the same point, the length of the friendship and the closeness, absolutely. Like I feel like you and yeah, if you've been friends longer, like that is a big chunk of your life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is like so then yeah, it's like and then ins and out different things like the guy was saying, it's like especially if it's like stuff y'all used to do together or stuff that
Exactly.
makes you think of that friend and like you're not even talking to that friend no more.
Yep.
And like
Yep.
depending on how intertwined your lives were, like they can be triggers all over
It
the place.
yeah, it could be a disaster.
But
Okay.
would that not be the same for a romantic relationship? Like if it was a long one, or
Um
is it just different?
I don't know. Again, I think it's the time. I think it's the time. I think you will still be devastated with a romantic relationship, but I think again because most relationships, if you had a friend, it came
Mhm.
before the relationship and you've spent more years and all of the things. Now, of course, with your romantic relationship, you're going to build years, like a marriage, yeah, build years and things of that
It was
nature.
either one.
Oh,
It was
what?
like they just said romantic, so they didn't necessarily.
Oh, so just,
It
oh,
could be any levels. That's why I'm like, yeah, it could be a long relationship or it could be a long marriage. Like
yeah.
it could
I,
be
I
like you've
think
been
it,
dating a long time.
yeah, don't do that. But, don't do that. I do think it has to deal with time, with the time, and then just
Gotcha.
how close you were to the person. Um,
Hmm.
I, yeah,
I see
that's just
more
yeah.
people. I see people. Most people agreeing. Uh, one person said no, it's not. This it's not worse. Or wait, let me read the original post. Let's start there
Okay,
because I pulled it up.
okay.
Okay, she said friendship breakups are way harder than romantic breakups, in my opinion. We expect men to do things we don't understand that hurt us, but a homegirl, that's the real devastation right there. That was her post.
Mm,
I'm like, I don't expect my dude to do
all
nothing.
right. I don't expect neither one of y'all to be
Also, that
doing anything crazy.
what she said, she's saying it's more shocking for your homegirl to do something to hurt you than
N-
it is for your dude. I'm like,
I'm on the same level with that. I'm gonna be shocked on both.
I would think
I'm gonna be shocked on both.
so.
Regardless.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm like. That goes to that has a hand in the type of dudes y'all be talking
Yeah,
to.
absolutely. You know what? Now
um,
that I think about it, no, I'm still stick with friendship is worse than a romantic, and I'm only
cause
basing it off of time
got you.
of the time,
Cause like if something goes wrong in your romantic sitch, you would go to your friend.
basically.
But now, not now,
I would go
something
to
goes
my
wrong.
friend. She has a level head. Okay, I ain't going to just anybody. Um,
Also,
that's
that.
just if you
But
got a level
like
head.
that's usually if you have your person
Hmm.
that you go to, and like you lose that person, you be out here lost. But then it's like, well, should you not just lean? You lose your friend, you just lean into the romantic sitch.
I mean, you should have been leaning
Cause
to
y'all
the
supposed to be
romantic
friends.
anyway if y'all married, but um,
Like I'm trying to see what the difference is, like, or
that's why I
clarify the
said
difference. I f-
my only difference is time. That is my only.
oh, okay. Let's see what the
And
people
like I
say.
said, you in my mind, your friend, best friend. I'm not just gonna say
Mhm.
friend. Your best friend knows way more
Yeah,
than your significant other, unless you just decide to
just be
tell all
talking.
of the things. Then, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
no.
sometimes your significant other becomes your best friend.
So, and that's what I think. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, the longer you're with somebody, like if they're gonna be, if you're not married yet, like if you're heading that direction, like they also become another best friend.
Maybe it's
So
the
it's like
same on each level.
that's what makes me wonder. Like, is it not? Would it not be equally as devastating? Like, are people not friends with with the people they in relationships with? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
um, but
Ah,
I do for it to be devastating. You absolutely have to be a close friend.
yeah, yeah,
I think any other thing you can get over it.
yeah.
Any other level of friendship,
Like,
you'll
oh
get over
well,
it.
there we
um,
go.
but here's this one person that disagreed. They say that friendship breakups are not harder. So I think it's a she. Yes, she says they're not because friends know better. Friendship is one of the most sacred experiences, especially when carried over years of time. People know exactly what they be doing. They just want to see how long it'll take you to catch on. Some will compare friendships to romantic relationships, and they're just not the same. Never will be. Things I take from a friend, I'll never take from a spouse, and vice versa. When a friend has to go, they're gone. Marriage trumps everything. That is a covenant under God and can't compete, where it will never compare. I can say so much more. When the hammer hits the nail, friends can always go. Mm.
I don't know what kind of friends and husbands y'all got. I'm sorry, I'm automatically thinking husband
That's fine.
and
I'm just making it general for the audience, like just clarifying it.
yeah,
It's not necessarily husband.
yeah.
It just said friendship versus romantic relationship, and that could that includes any. any non-friendship situation, I imagine.
I just
Okay, somebody else disagrees, but they just said I disagree. They didn't say why.
okay.
Um,
I'm gonna change
mm,
and put it on the same level.
okay.
Okay, because husband should know better too. Not even husband,
Yeah,
boyfriend, engaged
yeah,
should know better too if they care.
that's
Everybody should
yeah.
know better. Everybody should know better, and yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Someone
get
said
y'all
I
some
had a
better
friend break up.
friends and husbands.
Right. I had a brand. A what?
Yep.
I had a friend break up with me out the blue for no reason. I asked her, did I do something? She said no. I just need to stay away from. Oh, I should read these in my head before I start reading them out loud.
Oh Lord.
But she's like, I just need to stay away from everyone. It's like, okay. That-
Um.
I don't think that's the answer, but bless your
No.
heart.
No,
Um,
not the answer.
Also, we are expected. Okay, so this person says we are expected to fight for a romantic relationship, but will quickly give up on a friendship. I don't. I disagree with that. I think that goes back to some of y'all.
That's why I'm like, who's y'all's friends?
And then, so then I guess, so then I think if it's easy for you to not be friends no more, were y'all really friends,
Exactly. Were y'all really close like that?
or were y'all just cool? Y'all just knew each other, like. And that goes back to like the conversation we had whenever it was when we recently talked about like what is a friend, what is a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think a good friend, you do whatever. If you value the friendship, you do whatever, to make it work. If it's a safe sitch. Now, if it's a toxic sitch, y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. Part
Yeah,
ways.
because
Um, or if
yeah,
it's a one sided sitch, do what's
yeah,
best for you in those
yeah, guys.
situations. But
Yeah, y'all gotta get some
so
good friends in y'all life.
and yeah, so then of course losing a good friend is going to hurt. It's gonna make you sad. You're gonna miss them.
Yeah,
But also losing a boyfriend, a fiance, a husband is gonna hurt.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
think I agree with you. I think it depends on the length of time and closeness of relationship. Now, like if like you said, if you've known your friend longer and you are closer to that friend,
Mm-hmm.
and you just got with this dude and he do something stupid,
I'm like,
that makes sense, you
okay.
know? Right.
And hopefully we're not married. And we're gonna have to
um,
stay with each other then. We just got to deal with it. But non-marriage, I'm playing no games. Okay, I just don't play no games. I feel well. That's not what we're talking about. But yeah, just y'all get y'all some better friends and don't get with someone that is not gonna really care about you to the point where you know everybody knows better and everybody should do right. And hopefully nobody has any issues.
Hey guys, like my shirt? That's me on my shirt wearing my Faith Over Logic hoodie. How cool is that? I'm sure you see me wear Faith Over Logic t-shirts and hoodies quite often, so I figured why not tell you a little more about it. So Faith Over Logic is my faith-based apparel brand. You can find it at faithoverlogic.com. The goal is to give you a wearable way to encourage yourself and others to trust God more than you need for things to make sense according to your own logic, because it won't always make sense. So your faith needs to outweigh your need for things to make sense. We have the hoodies, we have sweatshirts, we have t-shirts, we've got hats, leggings, all kinds of things. Multiple ways for you to go out and share your faith and look good while doing it. There's also a blog over there where every once in a while I try to drop something encouraging or inspirational. So you can check that out if you'd like. Subscribe to the blog, get your merch, share with your friends, all of the things. Find everything you need at www.faithoverlogic.com. The one person asked, is it though? I've seen women end long term long term friendships over men who haven't been on the scene a year. That just means they value they do more than they friend.
It happens. It happens.
When that happens, because I don't think that's ever happened to me. Um, like nobody's ever done that to me. I don't think. But when that happens, do they go running back to that friend after they not with the dude no more? If they break up
Or
with
they
the
have an
dude,
issue and then want to run back. I don't know. Some people will do that.
because like, well, people be
It's like,
weird
oh,
anyway.
I
But
have
say,
a
how do you
man now. I don't
justify
need
that?
you anymore.
Would people do that? Well, preachers like
Yes.
to use that example at church. They were like, "You've been praying for this man, and then you got this man. You ain't been to church since you got that man." So
Haven't
they do it
said
to
nothing to
Jesus.
God since you got this man. And
They do
shoot,
it to
not
Jesus.
even that. Just something that you've been wanting for a very long time, that you've been
True.
praying for, and all of the things, and then you get it, and it's like, oh well, thank you God, and pull off, and then it's gone, and oh God, please, I'm so sorry, I hadn't talked to you in a while. Yeah, some people will do that. Some people, once they get what they're asking for, they do let go of or forget their friend or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you know how people are like, and I'm speaking about marriage again, but
Hmm.
how people are like, oh, you get married, like you shouldn't talk to the single people and all of
Oh,
that.
that's dumb.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Especially if some of the single folk that were talking to
Hmm.
before you got with your person are level headed. Now I can see if they are give you bad advice and all of that. Yeah, stay away from those people. But the
Yeah.
ones who, are don't have the drama going on, they are level headed, they can give you some sound advice without saying end your marriage or whatever the case,
Yeah.
then I don't see a problem with you still speaking to that because yeah, I've heard that once people get married they just kind of let go of their single friends, and
I would feel some type of way as your friend. Like,
I'm like, really?
I was here before you found this dude.
Been here. Been here. He just
Like,
got here.
I mean, I respect your marriage, but also, what do you mean?
And
Especially if
y'all
I ain't
speak
done
on that,
nothing.
marriages. People that are married, y'all speak on that because I've heard that a lot. Like we are like single people are like diseases or something once you get married. Like I think that's very unfair. But
I've I've even saw. I saw somebody post. This woman was like, once you get I don't know if she said get married or just find your man or whatever. She was like, ain't no double dates neither. Don't be going on no double dates with your homegirl. And I was like, wait,
why not? Maybe my husband
why?
can rub off on the guy she's trying to talk. I don't know. Shoot. I
I
think of it.
was
I
like,
have a different perspective.
people
Okay.
have so many rules. Some of
I
them
just
make sense, but some of them be kind of extreme, I think. And of course, I'm not married, so, but still,
don't it
just
say something in the
logically,
Bible that you got to guide, or that's older folk guiding the younger folk? I think that's the older guiding the younger, not married folk. I don't know. I just, hmm. But I do want to
no.
know why people just kind of release their friends once they, find their significant other or
I mean,
boyfriend or whatever.
some be just so wrapped up in the relationship, they don't make time. They don't see the value. I won't say don't see the value. That makes
Yeah,
it sound worse, even though that may be the
it
case
is
in some
bad. It's
cases.
bad.
But um, But it's like they're so wrapped up in. But to me, it's like you shouldn't alienate them because, like, whenever you need a break, or like, let's just say your dude goes on a trip or something. Now you at the house by yourself. You ain't got nobody to hang out with because you done
Looking
alienated
stupid.
all your friends.
Looking at the walls.
Or like, it's just like even parents, like, you want to have conversations outside of kids.
Hmm.
You probably want to have conversations outside of your marriage, like just a friend marriage of not a friend marriage. What a friendship. Just
Friend marriage. We have a
it's like
friend
a
marriage.
just a regular conversation. Like you don't maybe you don't always want to talk to your dude. Just cause y'all married, just cause y'all happy, don't mean y'all always feel like talking to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause he gonna have his boys.
You know? So it's like I feel like both should have friends. Go do your stuff.
Yeah.
Not that you should want to get away from your, your boyfriend or your husband, but
Right.
you should also like your life shouldn't be completely wrapped up in this one person.
Exactly. Because if and hope pray that nothing happens. But if then it's like now you're out here by yourself
Yeah.
because you were so wrapped up. So yeah. Yeah, I've never understood that. I've never understood that. Yeah. And that's a little irritating too because it's like, I don't know. It reminds me of just some videos that I've come across where uh, uh someone would have a girls trip
Mm.
and just somebody in that group is just so,
Mm.
oh, let's like either boy crazy or would leave their group, leave their girl trip to go
Yeah.
like stuff like that. That's annoying. It just reminds me of stuff like that.
Or or I've seen the ones where the friends be mad. They actually invite their boyfriend or husband, or he don't come, but they spend their whole trip on the phone with them. It's like, well, you could have just stayed
Stayed at
home
home
if you was
with
gone,
him.
you know.
Stayed at home. Like,
Cause it's like I understand, talk to your person, but also like you're here with us, be present in the moment.
yeah,
I've never
yeah,
seen it in person. I'm
yeah.
just
You know,
I've seen the complaints, and
and that's
to
because we
me,
have good friendships in our lives. Okay, we don't have crazy people. People not acting crazy, like doing stuff like that. Y'all find some better friends. Find some better
yeah,
friends,
that's
and
yeah,
then maybe you'll feel a little heartbroken if something were to happen. Okay?
yeah, like I said, yeah, losing a good friend, that will absolutely. So this person says the thinking of them never goes away, especially if you grew up with them close, because it will be like forgetting a whole part of life.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and like I said, I was wondering, like, would it not be the same for romantic if it was a long romantic relationship? But like, unless, well, no, people get divorced and like dislike the person, but still miss the relationship or like the what was. So I
yeah.
finished the thought. I was about to say unless it ends badly, because then you just hate everything about the person, so you don't miss them. But people like hate the sitch, but like the memories or the good part, they miss the good part of it. So
Hmm.
you can still miss it even if it ended bad.
Yeah, and that sucks. It
Absolutely.
sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. So yeah. Ah. Ah.
I was trying to see what the people said on the dude's post,
Okay.
because that was all on the girl's post.
Okay.
Um,
Y'all do some friendship therapy out there. I know we've passed that, but do some friendship therapy and stuff. Get y'all friendships
and
back.
so like the guy I told you, he tagged the friend he was talking about. So he actually commented. He was like, "Man," he was like, "the worst." And he's like, "Fight for your real friendship." So somebody said they had a friendship breakup that hurt them so bad they cried until they vomited.
Um, I'm not gonna judge because I don't know how that feels. I'm not even gonna
I'm just,
judge.
peeking your guts out. Sounds like a lot, but
Yeah,
I've never
right.
cried that hard. Well, kids do that.
Yeah,
Cry until they throw up. It's
yeah,
like that. Stop it now.
yeah.
We didn't have to get to
Exactly.
this point.
All right.
Um, but hey, yeah, yeah, I'm not judging how hard she cried. I'm just like, sheesh, you also ended up throwing. So you sad, you hurt over this friendship, and now you throwing up like that. Throwing up be hurting sometimes. That is double hurt. Like now your insides hurt too. Yikes. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
let's see.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Um, a regular friend is sad, but when you and your best friend grow apart and realize you're going in different life directions, that hurts. Okay, that hurts worse than any romantic relationship.
I would think so. Again, it when we get married, okay, and we are best friends, and something just happened. It's not, but just something just happens. I would be hurt. I would be very hurt. I would be hurt. I would be hurt. I would be hurt. I would be hurt. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I might jump off a
Um,
bridge.
so what you say?
I said I might jump off a bridge.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just kidding. Don't do that.
Um,
That's very serious. Don't please.
yes, nobody jump off any bridges
Please don't do that. That's
for
not
any reason. Go somewhere and
please.
get you some help before
Eh,
you
Therapy.
feel like you need to.
Therapy.
I don't care if it's just a random intrusive thought. For whatever, go find the root cause of that thought. Go
Exactly.
talk to somebody. Now,
Therapy.
um,
Therapy.
um,
Jesus.
this person said they okay. I've never broken up with a friend who was really a friend. All my real friends get through whatever.
That's
So
another
is it
thing. Like, yeah, your true friends gonna talk about it and resolve that issue. So you had to have done something really horrible. Slept with my husband. I don't know. Killed a
like
family
extreme,
member.
extreme?
Yeah, like I
Mhm.
don't.
Something you
Unalive.
can't work
Sorry.
through, or you're not trying to work through.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it would have to be something really, really bad, really, really bad for there to be a full on breakup. Okay. Um.
because is the drifting apart even really considered a breakup, or is it just like a change in the closeness? You could mourn how close you or miss how close you once were though with that person. Even if
Yeah.
you like still cool, but you're not
Yeah.
like where you once were, you can
Yeah.
still miss that.
Yeah.
But is it considered a
Yes.
breakup?
I don't think it's considered a breakup. I'm I I'm going through that right now with uh yeah, I'm going through that right now. It's not a breakup. I still talk to my people, but it's
Mm.
not as often as it used to be. Um
Is the
I think that's on me though.
but is it does the frequency change the level? I'm trying to ask it clear.
Like on what level of friendship we
Like,
on?
yeah, like just because you don't talk to them as much, does that change like how you talk to them, or
I think it
what you're
can.
willing to say to them, or like
Hmm.
the access, or
I think it
okay,
can. Yes.
or the
Yes.
level of trust? Maybe is that the word I was looking for? I don't know.
Maybe not trust, but maybe not trust, but
Okay.
I mean, it like if you stop or drift apart and you're not keeping in touch with them as much as you would like you start to
Mhm.
lose. Yeah, the access is different. Like you don't know what's
Mhm.
going on in their lives or anything like that, unless you ask.
Yeah.
It may feel for me, it feels a little awkward because of maybe what we used to talk about. We're not on that level anymore. It could
Mhm.
get back to that level, but yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think it could change the dynamic of the friendship and the access of the friendship between
Got you.
both, but not a full on breakup. Like, breakup to me is I'm not talking to you at all. Period.
Yeah.
And you did something real stupid, and I'm not talking to
Or
you.
or maybe you
Period.
did something stupid and they
Or I
not
did
talking to
something
you.
or that. But I know me. I'm
Somebody
not
did
doing
something
nothing
stupid and y'all
stupid.
not talking no more.
I'm not
Got you.
going to I'm not. The only reason that we would not be talking anymore is because I just didn't communicate or keep in
Mhm.
touch. Now, doing something stupid to make you like not want to talk to me, I'm not that person. Not ever going to do that to anybody. I don't care if we best friends, a little bit of friends, associates,
Mhm.
nothing. I'm not going to do anything that could make you like, I don't want to talk to this girl ever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But yeah, just me.
um yeah, somebody said so they over here a lot of people most people agree also that it's the friendship one is worse as well. This one person said absolutely, because who am I going to hang out with and tell all the secrets I'm supposed to take to the grave? Now
You
I gotta
know,
now I gotta train new people.
you know, and who wants to do that? Who wants to
um
do that?
yeah, I saw another good one I actually wanted to read, but I lost it. I don't know if this is the one. It looks long. Hold on. Or maybe I got confused towards the end and I tapped out. That might have be what happened. Um, yeah, somebody said they just got into it with two of their friends in two separate situations. They just took this video as a sign to call their friend. Go ahead, call your friend.
Yeah, talk about it. If you really care about your friend like that, call and resolve the issue. See what's going on and resolve the issue. Unless y'all just don't care, then yeah.
Oh, it was a dude. Matter of fact, let me go find it. That's why I wanted to read it. Okay, give me a second.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
um, okay, yeah, because I wanted to ask. Yeah, so he said the homie breakup is worse because that reaction is delayed. So I guess like you just it doesn't hit you that you missed that friend, or that you actually like, I guess, because especially if y'all was mad, of course you just angry at first. You don't feel or acknowledge any of the other emotions. So I guess like
Mhm.
by the time you finally cool off, you be like, man, I miss my friend. But y'all had all that. That's my guess of what he means.
Oh,
Especially like if it ended.
I'm kind of like, what did y'all do? Like,
Oh well, yeah. But
I,
I'm just saying, he's saying the friendship breakup is worse because the reaction is delayed. So yeah, I guess that would mean because like you mad first and then you miss them later.
I guess
Is it?
so. Or like the guy was saying, like just things that come up remind you
Oh
of
yeah,
your friend. Um, yeah.
yeah. That other person, yeah, they just confusing me. I can't read because the other comment that I was about to read, they also replied to this guy, and I'm still very confused. So we can't read
Oh,
theirs.
yeah.
I I kind of understood the first one. Pretty much, they were also saying the friendship one was worse because like that was like their closest friend. Like that was the friend that was also there when they realized that they don't even really rock with their family like that. But like, that friend was still there. Yeah.
Oh,
Type of situation.
and
Um,
you see how that
yeah,
brings like situations
yeah.
like that.
And so like now they so in their response they were like, yeah, like she was a part of my like main routine. But then the rest of her comment got confused, and that's why I was like, huh?
Oh, okay.
It was like I don't know. Been to Oh,
Oh,
it's a
excuse
typo.
me.
So y'all fix your typos so I understand your comment.
Lord Jesus.
They were saying it might have been too late when they acknowledged that they needed to do better at that point in their friendship. So
That can happen.
yeah.
That can happen. Yeah.
Hmm. But
Hmm.
it looks like the time and the level of intimacy is what some person said. But then so like the level of access and
Mhm.
the level of friendship, that's what makes it the difference.
I agree.
Is what I'm gathering. Like so we said it, you said it and I agreed pretty much. And then it looks like that it looks like that's the main reason that people
Mm.
agree.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It can be horrible. It can be horrible. Yes,
But
guys.
it looks like in some cases you may be able to come back from it.
You should if this friend, if you value this friend like you say you do, if y'all value your friendship like you say you do, you should be able to talk about it. I guess. But and that's why I'm asking, like, what did y'all do? What happened for y'all to fully break up and have it out like that? And why weren't y'all able to talk it out and
Yeah.
communicate that and resolve it? Why did it have to end up in a full on I'm fighting my friend or
Yeah.
I'm not talking to them at all, period? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of things are happening for you guys to get to that point? Y'all let us know in the comments if y'all would like
Yes.
to
Have you
share.
had a friend break up? And
Mm-hmm.
what caused it if you don't mind? You can be as
Exactly.
anonymous or detailed as you want.
You can. Absolutely. Let us know because I just feel like if uh, me and Dominique were to have a problem, like we would talk it out and resolve it. Like it shouldn't result in a full on I'm not talking to her no more.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't make
can't
sense to me. It don't make
yeah.
sense.
Nah. Yeah.
I
If you value the friendship, you should be able to figure out how to fix it.
yeah.
Even if you need a little cool off moment. Like you
Yeah,
don't
you can
have to,
have
right away.
take a
But
couple days.
at some point, y'all need to talk to each other and figure out the course of action to fix it.
I agree.
If you want to fix it. And then if you don't want to fix it, it's like, why? Because I don't agree that if you don't want to fix it, y'all were never friends type sitch. I don't agree with that.
And again, this is why I'm saying what
But
made y'all
yeah.
break up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that's where that friendship therapy can come in.
Yes, that would be the
If
time to
it
try it.
yeah, try the friendship therapy or go before.
I'm about to say, or if you notice y'all like bumping heads or something, or you just can't get it right more than usual, go on and get there before y'all be ready to swing on each other.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay? Get y'all a mediator. And
And not one of your other messy friends. Cause that be making stuff worse too. Or
go to
you
s-
go to your messy friend that don't even really rock with the friend you beefing with, and then they not gonna help you want to fix it. They just gonna be like, you right, and I've been told you type sitch.
on some hater, on
You
some
know?
hater situation.
So
Yeah, don't do
if
that.
go talk to a professional or somebody with some sense.
Look, I am appreciative of the friends that I have in my life. Dominique being my best friend, and just a couple other females or girls. Females sound really, I sound
I
like a
know some
dude
people
right
don't like
then.
the word, but
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to say females. And a couple girls who are friends who are level headed and don't have those problems. We've all met. Dominique has met my other friends. Everybody
hmm
gets along. Like,
hmm
and everybody is pretty level headed. No, people,
hmm
not pretty. They are level headed. So they give advice to solve issues. They're not that hater type of person where they want to see or somebody's jealous or yeah. I'm
yeah.
just very appreciative of the friends that I have in my life. Not many. It's not many, but the ones that I do have in my life.
I
Thank you
mean, quality
guys. You
over
know who you
quantity.
are. You know who you are. But yeah.
Um,
Anywho,
yeah.
yeah. So again, y'all let us know if you've had a friend breakup before, and what was it for? If please, I would like for y'all to let us know for
Yeah.
what. For what? How did you come out on the other side? Did you even come out on the other side? Are y'all friends again? Are y'all not friends? What
And
happened?
and how painful was it? Was it like a breakup, or do you not even care? Like, yeah, because I haven't
Let us
had a
know.
friendship breakup to. I'm just imagining like it would absolutely suck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same here. Haven't just a drifting apart, but not
Yeah,
a
like
full
a
on.
full on
I'm
like
not talking to you.
somebody did me dirty or we was ready to square up. Like I've never had any big blow up, traumatic, dramatic friend breakups.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, no. No. Ah, all right. Well, shoot. Y'all let us know. We got
Mhm.
anything else on that subject? We good on
Mm.
the topic?
Mhm.
Y'all get y'all life out there, okay? Open your ears now. Hope your ears have stayed open because it's the business spotlight. The business spotlight. The fricka business. Okay. Um, today's business spotlight goes to Mrs. Frieda K. Was Frieda Harrison, but her business name is Frieda K Styles. She specializes in natural hair care. She has won awards for her work. She has
Nice.
participated in hair shows. And she's also worked with some big names. One of the big names being the real BB Judy. The real BB Judy.
Oh,
Uh
Judy.
yeah. Big Booty Judy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What it stands for?
Mhm.
The Brat's partner, wife.
They married.
If y'all know
Yeah.
who the Brat is, I don't know how old
You
y'all
should.
are. Y'all should know who the Brat is. But she has worked with her before. She has traveled people have asked her to come and style hair and all the things. She's done my hair before. She specializes, like I said, in natural hair care, locks, all of the
Nice.
things. Very, very talented young lady. I'm very, very proud of her and what she has accomplished in her life. Um, you can find her on Instagram at Freekay Styles, and you can also find her and book her at www.freekaystyles.com. And yeah, y'all check her out. She is based in Lexington, born and raised. She actually came back to Lexington from being out of state, and like she has flourished ever since then. Like she is excited to be back and to be helping her community. She does community work with her skills, back to school hairstyles and things like that when we have like community events in the city that I'm in. She offers like free hairstyles for the kids and things like that. So she's doing a lot of big things. Again, that is Frieda K Styles. You can find her on Instagram at Freekay Styles, or on her website. You can book her also at www.freekaystyles.com. And that is our business spotlight. Y'all hit her up. Y'all hit her up, okay? Get your hair
Yeah.
done. I need mine done because this looks real crazy right now. But anywho, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Hey Fave. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, y'all talk to us in the comments. We need to know what our friendships are are like, and the breakups and the makeups and all of the things. And we will see y'all on the next episode. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.